Case will be Erica Felice, Evie Iacano, Marissa Miles, Caitlin Henry, and Erin Hollinger. Felice averaging 9 points, Iacano with 13 points. Hollinger leads this team averaging 17 points, and Caitlin Henry averaging double digits, 10 points for the Spartans of Case. If you're watching today along our internet broadcast and you see video as well as audio, and we send it to you both ways, you can just get audio or audio and video. And if you're the video watcher today and you see Case in their black and gold, it is not in honor of head coach Jennifer Reimer's favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are playing in the Super Bowl later today. It's in honor of the history of basketball here at Case Western Reserve University. It's Throwback Weekend, and the ladies are honoring Mather College. Mather College, of course, wore gold and black way back in the day before Case and Western Reserve became one university. So they're honoring Mather College here on Throwback Weekend. We're just underway, about 45 seconds in. Washington University with the basketball. And they just missed a shot, and Case will come the other way with it. Now we've got you set, and now we can talk basketball. Marissa Miles with it, works it inside to Hollinger, ball off her hand. Erica Felice controls right corner. They swing it out, and they swing it all the way left side back to Marissa Miles. Washington University is in their road red, trimmed in white. Case with the basketball, 8 seconds to shoot. Iacano with it, left-hand dribble at the foul line, kicks it out. Marissa Miles, three in the air, left corner, it's good. Just as the shot clock was hitting zero, Marissa Miles knocks down a three. Miles, the 5'11 sophomore out of McDonald, Pennsylvania, Fort Cherry High School. Washington University now with the basketball. It's Hannah Cussworth with it, left-hand dribble, working against Hollinger. Cussworth, nice crossover. Left-handed layup, missed it, but the rebound and the follow is back up and missed by Annie Sayers. Ball is loose on the floor. Tie up. Possession arrow will go to Washington University.
Well, and for the Bears, just aggressive on the boards, missing a couple of shots, but able to come down with their rebounds. Loose ball on the floor. Iacano had it wrapped up, but then rolled over, and that's when the jump ball occurred.
Sayers will get the inbounds pass, left baseline, dribbles in across the key, shot off the glass, won't go, and Caitlin Henry comes down with a rebound. Henry off to Erica Felice. Case has never beaten Washington University. In the history of these two schools playing basketball against each other, Washington University is 35-0. Case would really love to start a new streak today. Henry working inside in the key, and they're going to call her for traveling with the basketball.
Second turnover of the ball game for Case.
Washington basketball.
Alex Hoover will bring it up for Washington University. She'll go on the right side to Sayers, top of the key now to Cussworth. Hoover, three in the air, right wing, missed it long. It was an air ball, and Cussworth got the rebound, but she was standing on the baseline when she picked up the basketball, and they'll turn it back over to Case. Felice working against Danny Hoover. Now Alex comes up and traps her. Hoover's sisters. We had sisters on Friday night from the University of Chicago. Case misses. Hoover with the rebound all the way down the floor. Shot off the glass, missed. Ball's tipped. Cussworth comes up with it, kicks it out to Danny Hoover just inside the three-point line. No, they said she was outside of it.
Whoa.
Looks like her feet were definitely inside it. Danny Hoover's going to get credit for three. It is 3-3 early on here. It was Megan Herrick and Morgan Herrick from the University of Chicago on Friday night. Now it's the Hoover sisters on Sunday. Game tied at 3. We're about 3 minutes into this one. Felice with it for Case. Cross-court pass to no one. It goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover for the Spartans.
Bears basketball.
Case is 10-9 overall. Washington University 16-3 overall. At the end of the season, the last game of the regular season, Washington University will host the University of Chicago at the Fieldhouse on the campus of Washington University. That would be a good game to be at. Could come down to the conference championship. Inside look and a foul. Alex Hoover will get 2 free throws.
Evie Iacano got called on the hook.
It's going to be Evie's first. At the line shooting 2 will be Alex Hoover, an 80% free throw shooter. Hoover, a 5'9" senior guard. Second free throw is up, and this one's good. It is 5-3 Washington University over Case early on here, about 3.5 minutes gone. Evie Iacano off a screen forces up a three. It was an air ball. And the Bears come up with it. Cusworth in the backcourt, hands it off to Hoover. Hoover dribbling right, still dribbling, stops her dribble, kicks it out to Cusworth. Left-hand dribble, left of the lane. Spin around in the lane, air ball. Hoover comes down with a rebound, loses it, ties it up with Erica Ifelice. Ifelice looks at Catherine Berger, who tied her up and stared her down.
Washington foul number 4. Catherine
Berger, 6'1" senior. Ifelice, a 5'5" sophomore guard.
Berger's seen some action over the years, Ron.
Ifelice is going to bring it up working against Hoover. To the foul line to Hollinger. Ball fake back to Ifelice. Left-hand dribble. Nice cutter inside. It's Marissa Miles, and Ifelice found her. Miles lays it up and in. She's got all 5 case points.
Well,
Game tied at 5.
She just rolled off that screen and went back door and was wide open. Good pass, too, down low.
Erica Ifelice with a nice look and a nice pass. Cusworth with it. Now it's Berger. Berger left-hand dribble. Left into the corner. Cusworth with it, left wing. Cross-court pass on the right side to Hoover. Ball fake, dribbles in, draws the defense. Cusworth has it, left block. Shot off the backboard, missed it. Hollinger down with a rebound. Hollinger off to Ifelice, working against Hoover, crosses the timeline. It's 5-5, about 15 minutes left in the opening half. Hollinger, 3 from the top of the key. Missed it, but Caitlin Henry was there for the rebound. Henry with the rebound follow. She's got 2 and Case is up 2. It's 7-5.
You're good right here, E.
Danny Hoover will hand it off to her sister Alex Hoover between the circles. They go to Berger left wing, working against Miles. Berger right-handed dribble. Ball's knocked loose out of bounds off of Washington University.
Yeah, it was originally caused by Hollinger. She reached in, knocked it away initially. Scrambled for the ball, and it went off of WashU.
2 players check in for the Bears. Jordan Reddick, a 6-foot freshman forward out of Sugar Grove, Illinois, and Kristen Anda, a 5'10" sophomore forward out of Ridgefield, Connecticut. Case is up 7-5. 5.5 minutes gone in this game. Hollinger inside to Caitlin Henry. Henry missed it on the left block with pressure. Iacano, great hustle, got a rebound. Emmy Iacano fighting hard inside, pulls it out for Case. Gets it to Ifelice, and the Spartans will reset it. Back to Iacano, left baseline, pulls up, little jumper, missed it short, and the rebound comes down for Washington University. Jordan Reddick pulled it down for the Bears. Down the floor to Berger. Berger top of the key to Reddick. They swing it to Hoover right side. Now it's Berger right baseline. Looking inside, ball above her head, working against Ifelice. Caitlin Henry double teaming her, but Berger split the double team, lays it up and in. Berger's got her first 2. Game's tied at 7. Here comes Marissa Miles the other way, in the lane, right side of the lane. Wild shot off the glass. Whoa, Marissa Miles, happy birthday. She's got 7. I don't think it's her birthday, but when you make a shot like that, you got to say happy birthday. Hoover down the floor, draws the defense, kicks it out. Hollinger steps in the passing lane and steals the basketball. Off to Ifelice. Case is up 2 at 9-7. Top of the key to Evie Iacano. Iacano wearing one of those warming sleeves on her left elbow today.
Move, ladies.
I know she's battled plantar fascia on her feet all season long. Evie and Erica, the 2 point guards, take a lot of physical abuse in this basketball season. Turnover for Case. The other way, it's Washington University on the break. Krista Anda missed the shot.
Miles will get called for the over the back.
And on the follow, we got Marissa Miles with a foul. That will be her first.
Spartan foul 32, Marissa Miles.
Team second.
Her first personal second.
At the line, shooting 2 will be Kristen Anda.
With that foul, the Bears, Kristen Anda at the line, shooting 2.
Anda, the 5'10" sophomore forward, a 57% free throw shooter. The first shot's up, and it is short. And out of Ridgefield, Connecticut, one of 11 girls, really, that see significant playing time. Coach Nancy Fahey has got a deep bench.
And always has. It just keeps going at WashU. The pipeline never seems to run dry out there.
Anda makes the second, her first point of the afternoon, and it's a 1 point Case lead, 9-8.
Chelsea Beck in the ball game now for Case.
Bethany Morrison has checked in for Washington University. So it's Peck for Case now in and Morrison for WashU. Iacano gets it, left of the lane, put up a shot, missed it, and down with a rebound is Morrison. Morrison down the floor. Here comes Washington University. Pulling up and shooting is Claire Shaper-Cutter. Shaper-Cutter also into the game. She missed the shot. Iacano comes down with a rebound. Iacano right-hand dribble, right side. Shaper-Cutter stepped in, but Iacano got it back. Iacano working against Morrison. Now it's Hollinger on that right baseline. Fadeaway shot, missed it short. Fighting for the rebound is Peck, but coming up with the rebound is Alex Hoover. Hoover down the floor for Washington University. The Spartans are up over the Bears by 1. Hoover drew the defense, kicked it inside to Jordan Reddick, who was in the lane, and Reddick got fouled. Fouls on Iacano. They're going to say it was on the shot, so Reddick will go to the line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Second foul for Evie Iacano.
And she'll come to the bench, and Erica Iafalise will check in for her.
Jordan Reddick's at the line, shooting 2 for Washington University.
All right, Em, here we go.
Reddick, a 56% free throw shooter. She missed the first. She'll get another.
Emily Muller into the ball game for Case as well. And Sarah Milligan also on the floor.
Second free throw's up, and this one's good. So on the floor for Case is Iafalise with the basketball, Chelsea Peck, Emily Muller, Marissa Miles, and Sarah Milligan. She's got it in front of that WashU bench, right wing. Swing it left side to Marissa Miles. Game's tied at 9, 12:15 left to play opening half. Milligan with it, right wing. Ball above her head, left-hand dribble, now picks it up, gives it off to Miles. Back to Milligan, 8 seconds to shoot. Peck inside, right block, in trouble. Forces up a shot, missed it, ball's tipped. Still alive, Peck controls. Good hustle by Chelsea Peck. She got it out to her teammate Sarah Milligan. It went in between her legs. They just couldn't quite handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle that time by Chelsea Peck, though. So bringing the ball up the floor for Washington University will be Bethany Morrison. She'll go right side to Hoover. Off a screen, top of the key is Shaper-Cutter. She put up a shot. It was a 3, and she makes it. Claire Shaper-Cutter quickly down the floor for Case. Peck on the right block. Ball in trouble. Now she gets it to Iafalise. Cross-court pass to Marissa Miles, left wing. Top of the key to Muller. Case is down 3. Miles, left corner, 3 in the air. It's short, air ball. And up with the rebound is Reddick. And down the floor comes Washington University. Washington U, right baseline. Hoover from a pass from Kristen Anda. Ball sailed out of bounds off of Case.
Yeah, I'm going to say it was tipped.
Catherine Berger will come back in for WashU. Alex Hoover will take a seat. Berger will inbound it. She gets it into Morrison. Morrison between the circles with Iafalise on her. Right side to Shaper-Cutter. Top of the key to Reddick. Back to Shaper-Cutter. Right side, 3 in the air. Missed it. Short. Fighting for the rebound is WashU, and they get it. Back to Shaper-Cutter. At the foul line. Dribbles in. Right-handed layup. Missed it. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Off Washington University. Mass substitutions for Case. Both teams, this is an up and down game. Both teams trying to keep legs fresh. Caitlin Henry is back in. Erin Hollinger is back in. Evie Iacano is back in for Case. So it's Muller, Iafalise, and then the 3 subs, Henry, Hollinger, and Iacano that just came in for Case. Spartans down 3. It's 12-9. 10:45 left to play in the opening half. Henry with it between the circles. Right side now to Iafalise with Morrison on her. Swing it left to Henry. Hollinger's in the corner. Caitlin Henry on a spin dribble. Loses control of the basketball, but she was fouled by Berger.
Washington foul number 4.
That's 2 fouls on Berger.
Second personal, second team foul. Washington sub Alex Hoover, number 2.
Alex Hoover's going to come off the bench, and she's going to come in for Catherine Berger.
Spartans basketball.
Iafalise will inbound it. Hollinger's open off a screen, puts up a shot, rolls around, won't drop. Reddick comes down with a rebound, but stealing it in the backcourt is Iafalise. Case will keep it. Iafalise left side to Iacano on the left wing.
Body blocks, ref.
Right side to Hollinger, inside to Muller. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Hollinger, they'll say. Washington University gets it back.
Out of bounds, it's Washington basketball.
A lot of action underneath the hoop, Ron. Very physical in the first 10 minutes so far.
Morrison with the basketball for WashU. Now Shaper Cutter. They work it left side. Hoover and Shaper Cutter playing catch on the left wing. Hoover now has it with Iacano on her. Right in front of the Case bench. Screen, get it over to Shaper Cutter, right wing, dribbles in, and they're going to call a foul away from the ball.
Caitlin Henry going to get called for a block or a push of some sort.
I was going to go against Caitlin Henry, 4th team foul for Case. Foul was off the ball, so WashU will have it out underneath their own basket. Morrison inbounds and off a screen and a wide open look under the basket is Kristen Anda. Anda's got 3.
7 in a row for WashU. This was a 9-7 lead for Case Western.
It is now 14-9 Bears. Henry inside to Muller. Muller double team, lost the basketball out of bounds.
Well, it looked like Shaper Cutter came right through her as she turned to go to the hoop. No call.
Bears with the basketball. Morrison to Shaper Cutter. Back to Morrison. The give and the go. She lays it up. She missed it. Iacano down with a rebound. Evie Iacano will bring it down. The sophomore guard from Cincinnati Mount Notre Dame hands it off to Caitlin Henry. Henry, a senior, working that right side. Hollinger, they swing it left to Iacano with Hoover on her. Now it's Ifelice working the baseline against Shaper Cutter. Kicks it back out to Iacano. 10 seconds to shoot. Muller, left of the lane. Turnaround shot, it's short. And fighting for the rebound as it's knocked out of bounds off Shaper Cutter. And Case will get it back with a fresh 30. Marissa Miles off the bench. Caitlin Henry will take a seat. And Hoover, Danny Hoover, the younger sister of the 2 Hoovers, will check back into the game for Morrison.
11 minutes into the game, and Erin Hollinger has been held scoreless. In fact, only 2 Case players have scored.
Hollinger gets the inbounds, right baseline. Off to Muller, they swing it left to Iacano. Evie Iacano's going to bring it back to the right side, Marissa Miles. 20 seconds to shoot. Case is down 5 with 8:45 left to play opening half. Men lost an earlier game, 80-71. Inside to Hollinger off the glass and good from the right block. Erin Hollinger averaging 17 points on the season with her first 2 in the afternoon, 12 minutes into the basketball game.
996 on her career.
No reversal.
Sayers with the top of the key now to Hoover, left wing. Try to get it back to Sayers. Hollinger came across and knocked it out of bounds. Checking in off the bench, Hannah Cussworth, one of the original starters, and taking a seat, getting some rest, is Kristen Anda for Washington University. Hoover will inbound it to Cussworth with Hollinger on her. Cussworth between the circles, goes right to Hoover. Danny Hoover, ball above her head with Marissa Miles on her. Danny Hoover at 5'5", dribbles left, tried to get it inside. Ball was kicked by Emily Muller. It's unfortunate because there were 3 seconds on the shot clock when that happened. They did not have a shot, and there were only 3 on the clock left. They're going to reset it now to 15 on the kick. Hoover's going to inbound it. Alex Hoover will inbound it on the far baseline. Cussworth gets it, fakes left, goes right, hands it off to Shaper Cutter. She traveled with the basketball, jumped all over the place, didn't call it. Now they're going to call a 3-second call inside. Annie Sayers is going to get called. You know, I mean, it's accepted now in all levels of basketball, unfortunately. It's that crab dribble that LeBron James made famous, I guess, where the player will dribble, hop, and then spin, and they'll get credit for that. It's accepted at all levels. So we'll take a break. There's a timeout on the floor. It's 14-11. Washington University with 8 minutes left to play in the opening half. We'll be back after this.
Planning your next trip to Cleveland, be sure to include a stay at the Intercontinental Hotel. Grab some R&R at one of the area's premier hotels. Intercontinental is just minutes away from Case at 9801 Carnegie Avenue. For more details, visit itchotelgroup.com.
On Friday, Washington University was in Pittsburgh and beat Carnegie Mellon 73-37. Case was at home against Chicago and lost by 10 to Chicago 65-55 in a very entertaining game. The Spartans played great against the 11th ranked team in the country, and today they're facing the 7th ranked team in the country.
Especially in the second half. They were a little sloppy in the first half, but in that second half, outstanding 20 minutes for Case women.
Hollinger with it, right block, dribbled it off of her ankle out of bounds, and it will go Washington University's way.
Washington basketball.
Caitlin Henry's going to check in. She'll check in for Emily Muller.
She's going to replace Emily Muller.
Muller, the 6'2 sophomore center out of Upper St. Clair High School in Pittsburgh. She'll take a seat. Caitlin Henry, the senior out of Fairfax, Virginia, is back in the game for Case. Henry with 2 points. Washington University has the basketball. And we've got a screen. Henry's on the ground. Screen's going to go against Washington University, Hannah Cussworth. That'll be her first foul. 3 team fouls for WashU. So Erica Ifelice will bring it up for the Spartans. Case wearing the gold uniforms of Mather College, trimmed in black, honoring the tradition and history of Mather College here on Throwback Weekend. Ifelice left corner, 3 in the air, misses it long. Rebound on the floor. Marissa Miles fights for it. They're going to tie her up inside the key. And the possession arrow will go Case's way. It is Throwback Weekend. As I said, the men honored Case Tech, the Rough Riders, in the earlier game today, wearing the brown uniforms of the Rough Riders of Case Tech from years gone by. And the ladies are honoring Mather College. So Case has it on the inbounds. Ifelice into Caitlin Henry. 3 in the air. Good. Caitlin Henry from the right side. She's got 5. Game's tied at 14. 7 minutes left in the opening half. Hoover working against Iacano in front of the Case bench. Shaper cutter now in the left corner. Top of the key to Danny Hoover. Swings it to her sister, Alex Hoover, on the right side. Ball above her head to Cussworth. Inside pass. Kicks it back out to Danny Hoover. 8 seconds to shoot. Shaper cutter with it. 5 seconds to shoot. Shaper cutter in trouble. 3 seconds to shoot. Dribbles in, forces up a shot. She made it, and she was fouled. Wow.
Played great defense.
Case worked so hard.
Get Erin Hollinger on it.
Spartans Erin Hollinger, her first personal foul.
Credit Claire Shaper cutter for just staying calm in the storm of the Case defense there. Makes the layup. She's got 5. She'll look for 6. Shaper cutter makes the free throw. She's got 6. It's 17-14. Washington University over Case with 6:37 left to play opening half. Shaper cutter has a cut, and she's got a little blood, so they're going to get her out. And Morrison, Bethany Morrison from Little Rock, Arkansas, the 5'6" junior guard at Washington University, is now back into the basketball game. Ifelice will bring it up for Case, working against Danny Hoover. Ifelice to the top of the key. Right side now to Miles with Alex Hoover on her. Miles in front of that WashU bench. Now it's Iacano to Hollinger at the foul line. Ball fake, nice drive, shot off the glass, missed it, but she was fouled. Hit on top of the head by Annie Sayers. That'll be Sayers' first foul.
Washington foul line number 42.
Hollinger had Annie Sayers ball faked well, left her in the dust, and all Annie could do was hit her from behind to stop Erin from having an easy layup.
Yeah, Hollinger pivoted to the inside and rolled to the outside, down low, and had an open shot.
Hollinger's first free throw is good. She has 3 points. Erin, an 81% free throw shooter. Case as a team this year, shooting a very respectable 76 from the foul line. Hollinger's second free throw is up, and this one's also good. She's got 4. Case has 16. They're down a point with 6:18 left to play in the opening half. Morrison with the basketball, left-hand dribble for WashU. Looks right, nice cut by Danny Hoover. Backdoor cut by Hoover, she lays it up and in. Morrison hit her in stride, and Hoover lays it up. She's got 5. Ifelice to Hollinger. Sorry, Ed.
No, I was just going to say that Erica Ifelice got spun around by Danny Hoover, and Hoover got a couple of steps on her.
Foul inside by Jordan Reddick as Hollinger went to the basket. That will be Reddick's first, team 5th. Jordan will take a seat. Checking in for Washington University is Brianne Monahan. Monahan out of Beloit, Wisconsin, a 6'1" junior. Case will inbound it. Caitlin Henry has it. Henry spin dribble over to Iacano, top of the key. Ball fake right, goes left. Shot was blocked by Monahan.
She got a finger in the eye, did Monahan.
And a foul after the block on Evie Iacano. 3 fouls on Iacano. She could be on the bench for the final 5 minutes and 51 seconds of the first half. Checking in is Emily Muller. Muller will come in for Iacano.
No reversals, Em.
This is a big lineup for Case Western.
Muller, Miles, Henry, and Hollinger, 4 of their biggest players on the floor right now, along with Erica Ifelice. Bears have the basketball, and stepping on the baseline was Morrison. She'll turn the basketball over. Bethany Morrison dribbled right along the baseline, stepped on it. So Case is going to get the basketball back. Erica Ifelise will bring it up with pressure from Danny Hoover. Spartans are down 3. It's 19-16. 5:27 left to play opening half. Muller left baseline. Turnaround shot. It's short. Long rebound comes out. Loose ball. Erica Ifelise picks it up. Back to Muller. Swings it to Henry. 3 in the air. Top of the key. Long. And the big bounce comes out to Emily Muller. So Case will have another look at it. Hollinger, right baseline. Back to Muller. Muller ball above her head. Left wing to Miles. Plenty of time to shoot. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Miles with it on the left wing with Morrison on her. Iacano, nice feed inside to Caitlin Henry. Henry on the left block, laid it up and in. Ifelise, rather. Yeah. Erica Ifelise with a beautiful pass to Caitlin Henry.
No reversal.
Cussworth dribbles in for Washington University. Missed a shot, and the ball goes out of bounds. I think Cussworth, Hannah was thinking she was fouled. She was waiting for the whistle. Nothing happened, and the ball just kind of rolled out of bounds. Case will keep it. Coach Reimer's talking to him right now about that crab dribble, that hop and the jump and the spin that they're giving these ladies. Timeout on the floor. Case is down a point. It's 19-18 with 4:42 left. We'll be back, left in the first half. We'll be back on the Spartans Broadcasting Network. Ed, while we've got the moment, let's talk a little bit more about the history of basketball at Washington University. I mean, it's worth noting. They truly are the program that you could relate or compare to Tennessee or UConn on the Division I level. Coach Fahey is the only coach in Division III history to win 5 national championships. She won 4 in a row. The Bears did from 1998 to 2001. And in that streak, when they won 4 national championships, they won 81 games in a row at one point.
Well, and they were mentioned recently as UConn passed up the 88-game winning streak of UCLA when SportsCenter was showing those tiles that had the longest winning streaks in college basketball. The WashU women were in that mix. So to be on par with a John Wooden coach team, quite an accomplishment.
Case hanging right in there today. Inside pass to Caitlin Henry, and it really.
It went off a foot.
Kicked it out of bounds, and they're going to call it off Caitlin Henry.
That went off a foot.
And now they're going to change the call.
That's the correct call. It went off a WashU player's foot.
12 seconds to shoot for Case. They're going to have to set the. We're talking about the shot clock now. If it indeed was a kick, they'll have to reset the clock, but they did not. It's at 12 seconds. Inside pass to Muller. She had position. She missed the shot. Got her own rebound, then the ball was stolen from her. They're going to call traveling. Boy, Emily just missed a bunny. It was a beautiful pass. She had nice inside position on the inbounds, and I don't know if she was expecting, somebody to body her up, a little more pressure, but she just flat out missed it.
She threw it up pretty hard up off the glass.
Morrison left side to Alex Hoover. Hoover back to Morrison. Gets a screen at the top of the key from Kristen Anda. Swing it left to Danny Hoover. Washington University with the basketball. Emily Muller with a nice deflection.
Yes.
Turnover for the Bears. Here comes Case.
Came right around like a defensive back.
Down the floor, Ifelise gets it into Hollinger. Hollinger tried to get it out to Miles. The ball is knocked out of bounds off the Bears. Case will keep it with 22 seconds to shoot. Jordan Reddick has checked back in. Brianne Monahan will take a seat for Washington University. Inbounds pass, Ifelise to Muller, right back to Ifelise. Shot was blocked, ball's loose, and Washington University comes up with it. Hoover down the floor looking for her sister from left to right. Alex Hoover still with it on the left side. Dribbles in, Hollinger fouled her. Erin's going to get her with the body.
Hollinger just didn't get to the spot and was still moving when she got run into.
First foul for Erin Hollinger, 7th team foul for Case, so that's going to...
That'll be 2. They're going to credit the second foul on Hollinger.
Team foul. With that foul, Alex
Oh, they're going to call that a shooting foul. Wow.
No, it's a 1-and-1.
Okay.
Yeah. Case is at 7 team fouls, so it's a 1-and-1 situation.
Coach Reimer asked about the shooting part of it. And
Danny Hoover, or actually Alex Hoover, made the free throw, the first one. She's going to shoot one more, and this one's up, and it's also good. Spartans down 3. It's 21-18. 3:30 left to play in a very entertaining and well-played first half. Felice tries to get it into Muller, and up and over the back of Emily Muller is Alex Hoover. Hoover's going to get called for a foul. That will be her first.
Alex Hoover with first personal.
Execute.
6 team fouls for the Bears. One more in Case is in the 1-and-1. Henry will inbound it, gets it into Hollinger. Erin has been kept quiet in this opening half. Try to get it inside to Muller. Felice did.
Hoover knocked it away out of bounds.
Washington University had obviously came into today with a plan to stop Erin Hollinger.
Well, Hollinger had a couple of big nights.
She's had a big season, averaging 17 points. We got a holding call on Washington University on the inbounds. Fouls on Jordan Reddig.
Washington foul 34, Jordan Reddig.
That's her second. I'm laughing because I'm looking at Nancy Fahey. She's got hands on her hips. She's stomping the ground, and she's just got a bewildered look looking at one of the officials. It was a good call. I mean, WashU plays a physical game. You're going to get called for playing physical sometimes. Sometimes they don't.
Right, sometimes they're allowed to play.
Officials allow it.
And I guess it would be okay if it was allowed on both ends of the court and in both inside and outside. If that was the game or that was what they were seeing in terms of action, it's acceptable. You adjust to it the way you adjust to a strike zone, but it can't be inconsistent. At the top of the key, it can't be you breathe on somebody and call for a foul, and down low, you bang around.
So Case is going to shoot free throws. It's a 1-and-1. It will be Marissa Miles at the line. Miles, the 5'11 sophomore. First free throw is up, and it's good. Marissa Miles has had an outstanding opening half. She has 8 points. Eyes the second shot. This one's short. Muller comes down with a rebound, though. Nice offensive rebound by Emily Muller for Case. Spartans down 2. It's 21-19. 3:12 left to play opening half. Caitlin Henry, ball above her head with Hoover on her left wing. Hoover slapped the ball loose. Henry got it back. Swing it right side to Hollinger in front of that Washington University bench. Top of the key, Caitlin Henry with a long three. In and out. That one almost went. That was about a 26-footer. Washington University with the basketball. It was Cusworth that got the rebound. Dribbling right side, shot off the glass, missed by the Bears. Henry on the floor, fighting for the rebound. They're going to tie her up, and the possession arrow, I believe, is in. No, they're going to give Case a timeout.
Yep, a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. And we'll tell you about the Doubletree Hotel. Looking for a convenient and upscale stay during your next trip to Cleveland? Look no further than the Doubletree Hotel downtown on Lakeside, located at 1111 Lakeside Avenue. The Doubletree offers complimentary shuttle service to and from campus. Call 216-241-5100 and ask for the special 2010-2011 seasonal rate. And there's also a Starbucks coffee in the bottom of that building. So if you stay there at the Doubletree, get the opportunity to get a nice cup of coffee, cup of scones, pick them up on your way over here to campus.
2 minutes, 46 seconds left to play in this opening half. It's been a good one. Washington University 21, Case 19. The Bears of WashU 16-3 on the season, ranked 7th in the country, defending national champions.
Case shooting 28% from the floor. WashU 29%, both teams in the paint. 10 points in the paint for Case, 8 points for WashU.
Henry dribbling inside, spin dribble, shot off the glass from the right side, missed it, ball's loose, fighting for it is Morrison in the backcourt, she gets it. Morrison down the floor, crosses the timeline. Left-hand dribble goes crossover, and now she's going to send a pass to Danny Hoover on the right side. Feed inside, and it's Annie Sayers inside on the right block.
She had another three-second violation, Ron, wasn't called.
She gets 2. It's 23-19. WashU over Case, and Sayers just stole the basketball. Muller tried to get it inside to Hollinger, and Sayers stepped up and took it. Danny Hoover's got it now left wing for the Bears. Back out on top to Morrison. Swing it right side to Alex Hoover.
8. She still hasn't cleared. 9. Now she clears the lane.
Working inside is Sayers against Muller. They're going to call Emily for the foul.
Wow, she was in the lane 9 seconds, Ron.
Spartan foul on Emily Muller. That's her first.
One foul on Emily Muller.
Team foul for Washington.
At the line, shooting for Washington University is Annie Sayers, a 67% free throw shooter. She makes the first. Chelsea Peck will check in for Muller. Peck off the bench, a 5'10 sophomore forward out of Oakland Catholic High School in Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Another Steelers fan, I'm sure.
Second free throw is up, and it's good for Annie Sayers. So the 67% free throw shooter is 2 of 2 from the line. Biggest lead of the night, I think, for Washington University at 6, 25-19.
Yep,
Minute 40 left.
They had a 5-point lead at 14-9.
Peck back to Felice, and Erica's going to dribble it back out, working against Alex Hoover. Right side now to Marissa Miles. 12 seconds to shoot. Miles to Henry, inside to Peck. Left of the lane, turnaround shot blocked. She went into the tall timber, and Sayers blocked her shot. Hoover down the floor, quickly down the floor to Cussworth. Now over to Shaper Cutter.
Peck will get called.
And we got him tied up. Felice is tied up with Claire Shaper Cutter. And there's a loose ball.
Oh, they're going to get Felice on the
Foul's
call.
going to be called on Erica Felice. Erica is playing a spirited basketball game this afternoon. Claire Shaper Cutter will be at the foul line. She'll shoot. First one's up, and this one's good. On the season, Washington University, a 70% free throw shooting team. Shaper Cutter, 2 of 2, looking for her third. It's up and it's good. She's got 8.
It was 21-19 just moments ago.
It is now a 27-19 lead with 65 seconds left to play in the opening half. Marissa Miles with it between the circles. Henry at the foul line, extended left. Put the ball on the floor and they stole it from her. Shaper Cutter with the basketball. Here comes Wash U on the break.
Henry's hurt.
Alex Hoover left corner. 3 in the air. Good.
That's
wow.
a dagger.
Hoover's got 7. It was 21-19. It's a 9-0 run. It's now 30-19, Washington University.
2.5 minutes, and it got away from the Spartans.
Felice to Peck, over to Marissa Miles. Caitlin Henry in the corner, double team, gets it out to Felice. Swings it right side, and they threw it out of bounds. Felice tried to get it to Chelsea Peck, and the ball went off Peck's hand and out of bounds.
12 turnovers now for the Spartans in the half. And WashU's turned that into 13 points.
For the Bears, 45.
2 players will check in, one from each team. On the floor for Case is Emily Muller. Chelsea Peck will take a seat. And back in the game for Washington University is Brianne Monahan. So there are 20 seconds left in the opening half. And the Bears of Washington University have the basketball and an 11-point lead. Alex Hoover with it between the circles. Dribbles left hand, left side. Left of the lane. Shot off the glass, and it's good.
Washington basket, Alex Hoover.
Alex Hoover has 9 points in the opening half. There's the
Got a
buzzer at
foul.
halftime. And it's 32-19.
Boy, there was a quick whistle right as the buzzer went off.